Almost 2 weeks have passed since Chelsea's last home game, the game of the Premiership season so far against Manchester United. Only Blackburn back in August have relieved Chelsea of any home points to date. The last 4 visiting teams have not managed so much as a goal between them. Miscontrols by Mutu, so was the recovery. Claudio Ranieri actually sent them back out onto the missile-strewn pitch in Gelsenkirchen for a 20-minute training session. It's tough at the top, and he's both tough and at the top. Makelele to Lampard. That's tiny play and a fabulous pass from Frank Lampard for the face of Jesper Grønkjær. A really good recovery by Ricardo Gardner. Well, if the European Championship finals were starting tomorrow, would England dare start it without Frank Lampard in their first 11 at the moment? Here he is causing problems again. He is in such good form. He's picked up an award as the PFA's Player of the Month for October. Good time to be a Chelsea season ticket holder, and there's a man who knows a good time. Knows a thing or two about football too. Terry Venables, spectator. Gardner stepping up, well seen by Nolan. He's gone away from Johnson. This is Ricardo Gardner. Johnson got back there. It wouldn't quite come for Davis. It was Wayne Bridge who saw to that. Cleverly fashioned Bolton raid. Gardner getting on the dangerous side of Johnson. Bridge having to react. Comfortably away by Grønkjær. Hardly needs to be able to master the language. His body language is enough to convey his meanings. Makelele. Oh, he retained possession so well. He was surrounded by white shirts and he found a way out to Duff. And now Mutu, and there are men over at the far post here. Mutu's guided in towards Crespo, came off Gardner. Really good challenge. Crespo on the turn. Well, 4 marks to Ricardo Gardner, who was outnumbered there, but somehow managed to keep Chelsea at bay. Crespo in pursuit. He's got there ahead of Ngotti. Squeezed in towards Duff. It was a good cross that by Hernan Crespo. Duff trying to return the favour. Crespo still in there, and still in there, and he scored! Flag is up, not going to count. Penalised for handball, Hernan Crespo. Shown too much of that to Mutu though. Crespo is forward, Grønkjær is forward, Mutu is on the ball. Running away from Ngotti. Oh! Scintillating football from Adrian Mutu. Sweeping past Bruno Ngotti. And then striking a thunderous shot, fractionally wide. Grønkjær stretching his legs. He is so pacey. Gardner did well to keep up with him. It is only a corner. Bolton are hanging in, but hanging on. Duff takes. In towards Terry, it's found a way in! Crespo's claiming it. Chelsea are in front. John Terry's header goalwards. But Hernan Crespo, with the instincts of a goal scorer, may well have stolen the credit from the Chelsea centre-back. No doubt he got the final touch, and no doubt that he was onside. He has gone 4 games without a goal, and his touch was probably necessary. Nolan. Chased down by Duff. 2 towards Davis, who's won it, and Campo is there! Cudicini had to grab it, steered in by Okocha, but Nolan's foot was high. But Kevin Davis's ability to win the ball in the air did cause some alarms here for Chelsea, and Campo had a sight of goal. Nolan's strong arm presence was what knocked it out of Cudicini's hands. Makaleli to Mutu. And now Duff. And in towards Crespo. Marvellous football from Chelsea. There's a dash about their play when they get their act together, and they are getting their act together more and more regularly. Nolan. Managed to get the ball to Franson eventually. Bolton have a free kick. Makaleli hanging on. Joker takes. And towards Ngozi! It was almost a free header for Bruno Ngozi, and against the run of play, Bolton Wanderers have equalised. He managed to find some space in the goal-mouth melee, and between defenders in front of Desai, Bruno Ngozi's firm header had too much pace for Carlo Cudicini. First opponent to score a Premiership goal against Chelsea on this ground for 3 months. Bolton have one at Tottenham, Leeds and Liverpool since the start of last month. Stretched by Chelsea's flying wingers, they were battered close to submission here, went behind to Hernan Crespo's goal, but their survival instincts kept them in the game, and Bruno Ngozi, who'd led the resistance movement for a long time, poached an equaliser, 1-1. Sam Allardyce was in the Bolton team the last time they beat Chelsea here. A 21-year-old Sam Allardyce, so it wasn't exactly yesterday. 28 years ago, to be precise. Peter Bonetti was in goal for Chelsea. No kids, he's English. Sam also scored a last-minute own goal here 20-odd years ago, which completed a famous Chelsea comeback from 3 down. But I didn't tell you that. Tossed forward by Gardner. Headed on by Davis. Joker. Hunt. Nolan is there. Good instant control. Now Okocha. Oh, fresh air shot hit by Campo against Desai. I was just about to remark that JJ Okocha is one of the best strikers of a ball in the Premiership when he hits it. When he misses it, it doesn't go very far. He was trying to get it with his right, and he just got a little nudge with the left. Picked off by Lampard. Mutu to Johnson. Makaleli. Now Gronkia. In towards Mutu. Oh, only needed a touch. And Adrian Mutu could not get a touch. Tempting cross. Steered in by Jesper Gronkia. JJ Okocha. Kevin Davis. Yuri Joker. Coaxed back on to the head of Davis. Out as far as Franson. Yanakopoulos. Franson. It's a good effort and a really good save by Carlo Cudicini. Per Franson sensed that the Chelsea keeper was a step or two off his line and just tried to lift the ball over him. Yanakopoulos takes. Over the head of Davis. Maybe a chance for Mutu to counter. He's got the legs on. Okocha. Flag is up. Assistant had a long, hard look. It was a terribly difficult decision. There were men running in both different directions. I think he just about got it right. Gonka. This is too long. Here's not the best. Bridge, Mutu. Spectacular. Just a little too high. Actually gone 7 games without a goal for Chelsea, Adrian Mutu. The word is that a wealthy benefactor is set to take control of Bolton at the end of the year, not from Russia, but from the Isle of Man. A name no more exotic than Eddie Davis. This is Makaleli. Now Bridge. Mutu. Joe Cole. It's cleanly struck. Or struck straight at Jussi Jääskeläinen. Just deflected slightly off and got it on the way through. Okocha. Campo got it away, but Cole's foot was a little high. Just a warning from the referee. Bolton fans sense a famous victory. Davis with a header, Pedersen trying to reach it, and it came off Johnson, and Kudicini had to make a save. This is Pedersen, still a chance for Davis, maybe for Yiannakopoulos, but Carlo Kudicini has the final word. Early forward towards Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, and got his header. Charlton manages to scramble it forward. No foul on Mutu. Referee couldn't have been closer. This is Pedersen, who almost got in there a moment ago. He stepped away from Johnson. It's Henrik Pedersen. It's in! Deflected in off John Terry. Bolton Wanderers, approaching the final minute, take the lead at Stamford Bridge. Henrik Pedersen, who's only been on the field a matter of minutes, dancing away from Glenn Johnson, who sold himself somewhat, and then enjoying a wicked deflection off John Terry. And Bolton Wanderers have come from behind here and are threatening to become the first visiting team to win a Premiership match at Stamford Bridge since February. They have won at Old Trafford twice in the last 3 seasons. Their comeback against Arsenal at the Reebok last April was maybe the decisive result of last season's title race. And now Bolton Wanderers are on the verge of winning at Chelsea. Cole in towards Mutu. And Gotti stood his ground. Jääskeläinen off limits. The Premiership is still full of surprises. Who would have predicted this? Chelsea beaten at home by a Bolton team who were almost overrun in the first half hour, but who eventually overcame the morning leaders. And the really interesting news is that Bolton's next opponents are Arsenal. Final score here, Chelsea 1, Bolton 2. I think I read somewhere this morning that the Bolton manager felt there was no chance of Bolton winning here today.
Well, I told the players that everybody expected them to lose, so don't worry about it too much, you know, and Chelsea are playing so well. Then it's going to be a difficult task for us, but the team in the past has always responded very well to that sort of attitude, because everybody writes us off, and then all of a sudden that can relax your players that little bit more.
The first half we played very well, touch and move the ball and create a lot of chances, and maybe we deserve to win with more goal, not only one, but they score a goal. A stupid goal for us, a good goal for them. In the second half we were too nervous.
Today was very important because all the team, not just 5 or 6 players, but all the team play like a one man, and it was very important because Chelsea is a great team.
We don't must play like individual because football is a game for a squad, no individual game. This is the principal reason today.
We're getting that ever closer now to the Charltons and the Birminghams, the Southamptons and the Fulhams, like, you know. And it's really pleasing that we can get up amongst them, and I'm really pleased that they're up there, even though maybe one or two people are starting to call the Premiership mediocre, because we are, but bully them. I think it's a great league.